This episode of Derapy is brought to you by Johnny Car Wash at Just Hacking Trading. Like the video.
Derapy.
Look, you told me never let this get a hold of me. You hate to see me hurt, you wanna hurt someone for me. Way too down to earth, don't do no dirt for me, please. I don't need nobody else taking a deal or a plea. God knowing what I'm doing, he gon' deal with me. Niggas ain't cut like that, you'll kill for me. And I don't care if we don't speak for like a million weeks. You right there when I need you, but I know these ain't your kind of people. I finally bought a home to raise my family. I'm done with all the hoes and their anatomies. I tried to call your phone again, you said it wasn't on it. By the time you got my letter, I was long gone.
The ninth track from JID's Forever Story is called Sistanem, which follows the track Bruddanem. The first verse has JID talking about his relationship with his sister, and we get a pretty mellow verse to start the song. He says, "You hate to see me hurt, you'd hurt someone for me. You're too down to earth, but don't do no dirt for me." It's hard to say, but that's a good line though. His family members are extremely down to earth, but he doesn't want them to get down and dirty. You know, dirt, earth, dirty. For him, you get it. He's rapping. Don't want someone to have to take a deal or a plea. He also raps about them, you know, not talking for a while, but when they do, she is right there for him. It's a nice low-key verse, and it ends with this pre-chorus following it, where JID talks about life on the road, followed by the actual chorus featuring James Blake and Yuli.
Back on the road, gone with the wind blows, packing the shows, hoes and the nymphos, platinum and gold. You know how this shit go when family's gone. You don't know what you here for.
Just remember who I am.
I actually love this part. So in case you don't get it, in that chorus, we have, please subscribe, mommies, daughters, models, callers, ballers, fathers, all have fallen. It's like this chant, and it's very interesting because we have members of the family mixed in with these things, with these people that will take you off your path while you're on the road. And these things are intertwined, and you're trying to balance them out. It's really interesting stuff. Here's our second verse.
Look, you said I shouldn't worry about the fame. You seem to be concerned of what you heard about the game. Cause soon as niggas get a little change, niggas change. And playing with the Lord's name, saying it in vain. You heard the song and said I did the same thing. You seeing something different in my eyes, and she emphasized. And I ain't get it at the time, I couldn't listen, had to call her back. Line packed, sold out tickets, I'm on the wrong track. Roll back, fuck it, I'm hitting it on the road. I'ma bulldoze the globe for the dough. She know she happy that we doing better than before. As long as I'm selling shows, you ain't selling for your soul. I felt like she was yelling like Azalea in the megaphone. Said I'ma hit you in the morning, keep your message on. I did my set then, sat alone for a second by myself. Ask questions, choices, destination, courses, highway routes, Royces, rolling voices. Going on and on and on is noisy. I'm not the only one affected by the poison in the mind and the lifestyle. The shine from the iced out diamonds that combine with misogynistic mindsets. Dialect from slave diatribe, they try and dissect or redigest. I tossed that mindset overboard like an object. I'm trying to find a letter to the Lord from the projects. Cause when I was a boy, I didn't know that we was poor. And now I'm on tour, I got the moment to explore and show my niggas something we ain't never seen before. Open doors, so you know I'm going back.
A ton here to unpack. We get a full breakdown of the concerns that JID's sister has for him. I'm honestly worried with the amount of depth in this album that he will have told pretty much all of his story, because he's just going so much into detail, breaking down all these relationships with his family and how they're tested and how they have evolved as his career has evolved. His sister's worried about the money changing him naturally, causing him to talk reckless on tracks, use the Lord's name in vain, seeing something different in his eyes and worrying that, you know, he's just not really going to have time for the people that are close to him. They're worried about him selling his soul, but, you know, he's just out here trying to stay on the road. He's busy with his flows, the shows, bulldozing the globe for the dough. You guys good at rhyming. It's just a really well executed verse, and it's really quite thought-provoking. It also transitions perfectly into the pre-chorus and hook, and then we get this really sweet bridge from Yuli before we go into our third verse.
Why do I get so damn high that I can't feel my face? Try to free my mind, but I can't find a way. Why do I get so damn high that I can't feel my face? Try to free my mind, but I can't find a way. I never gave that much a fuck about this shit to let it challenge my integrity. But you questioning me got me thinking you thinking less of me. The lesson in this shit is we should talk face to face, fuck the messaging. Meet me in the flesh and you can see I'm still Lil Destin. Lil Brubby, Lil BB, bald head, there's a baby in the Huggies. Stunned like my dad, I'm a druggie. Money in my hands, but it's bloody. Try to understand if you love me, ayy. Make plans, we can roll like the old days. FaceTime call came with the stone cold face. We don't talk often, when we do it's an are you okay? Somebody fucking with you, I'm on the way. It's on the waist, I can tell the way you look, that ain't the case. Figured you was mad at me when you said you need a break from the family. And you not participating in no pagan holiday gatherings. And ever since I start rapping, I ain't never in Atlanta too long. And I hate having to only see the family when something bad happen. Like with granny passed, I ain't wanna answer the phone. Writing in my pad, hope I don't remember this wrong. Last time I seen you, we was sending her home. October, November, December was gone. But on the 25th, we gotta be there for more. I'm talking to you now, but can I see you tomorrow? I could be on the way soon as I finish this song, so you can see I'm still true in everything that I've been doing. And I don't fuck with the devil, but I know he pursuing. And I know that Jesus died 33 like you, and he probably did the same shit that we like doing. I know you got to feel the animosity brewing. It's getting bad and I'm sad our relationship ruined over some trash, but it's past that. Send me all the money that I gave you over Cash App back, since you acting as if you...
We're sorry. You have reached a number that is...
In the third verse of this track, JID fires back at his sister's assertions that he's changing up. The verse begins with him saying that the questioning is starting to offend him. It says that they should talk face to face instead of over the phone so that he can show he's still the same guy she grew up with. He admits that since his rap career took off, he's not home as much, he's not seeing people as much anymore, and he's only really seeing people when something bad happens. People are asking when he's coming back, and months are going by, and he'll put things off until after he finishes next song.
Big breath.
This honestly takes a few listens to catch everything, but it's really personal stuff. And I really do appreciate JID putting his heart on the track, sharing what's going on between him and his family. The song ends with what sounds like the start of an argument about sending money over Cash App. Relatable. But the outro makes it seem like, once again, communication is bad, the relationship has not been resolved, and the call wasn't picked up or the number changed. I used to not really like this song all that much, but it's honestly really grown on me, and I'm feeling a strong 8 to a light 9 on the track.
9.
Next we have Can't Make You Change featuring Ari Lennox.
Can't make you change. Can't make you change. Can't make you change. Can't make you change.
I am become Ari Lennox fan.
Look, stuck in my ways, I know it kinda sucks. Wasting all this time and trust. Diamonds in the rough, they had the toughest luck at finding love. You can't change a nigga playing games, girl, you should find a sub. Music Soul Child or Lil Wayne should teach me how to love. Or teach you how to turn a hoe into a house husband from out the club. Known as a buster, TLC would call me a scrub. Back when I was, but now I'm getting it slow as fuck. I'm growing up and you know that I'm stubborn. You trying to rush it, but
Can't make you change.
I actually really enjoy the singing on this track. I appreciate JID's perspective on the fact that he's essentially talking about himself, about the struggles that he's had in relationships, his issues with love, and we kind of have the female perspective kind of singing from her side, talking about how she can't make him change. So we get the first verse where he's talking about his problems. I like the references to Music Soul Child and Lil Wayne. Teach him how to love. figure out how to love, find his love, etc., etc. But after that, we actually get this really sweet bridge from both Ari Lennox and JID, and this is just another awesome example showcasing his vocal ability as well as his rapping. So here's that.
Baby, don't leave, you're all I need. And if you're staying, I'ma change my ways. Baby, don't leave, you're all I need. And if you're staying, I'ma change my ways. Baby, don't leave, you're all I need. And if you're staying, I'ma change my ways. Baby, don't leave, you're all I need. And if you're staying, I'ma change my ways.
Arguably the best bridge from the album.
Juggling pain and struggling problems, looking for danger, ducking and dodging. I got a banger and not a small one. Niggas be changing like a revolver. You been the same, but you done been solid, man. I got the plug you, fuck all the fame and fuck all the dollars, man. But what they talking, I'm ashamed. They feel like I lose the game. She said in my head too hard. I try to be good, but no, I'm leaving it up to God. Squeezing the crack, or might did I go too far?
You can't change. The only thing you want to change is the motherfucking beat. We can talk about this.
The flows on this verse are super fun. I like looking for danger, ducking and dodging. Got the banger, not a small one, be changing like a revolver. Then ending the verse with head too hard, good but nah, up to God, gra ta ta, go too far. I really like how we get the back and forth perspectives between JID and the potential female partner that he's dealing with. We also get this very welcome beat change that brings us to the second part of this track.
Zero accountability.
Yo,
Want a bad bitch, but it's too much
look,
responsibility.
a nigga want change, trying hard as I can, but it's harder trying to redesign the nature of man. D&D, she in my DM for my DNA strands. I ain't fall for the scam. Then again, I'm fighting off all the thoughts in my pants. Pretty bras, menage, and spin a fallout in France. In the stars on the ocean, in the boat of the sand. Don't you lie to me, do me like you Delilah and Samson. I can change, you ain't even really give me a chance. Look, save the narrative, you saving it for marriage. I'm flying back from Paris, I can text you in the air. Remember when we met and you said that you love the fade, but I should grow my hair. X-Man was banned, couldn't grow a pair. Then you start fucking with the misses, not the miss yours. Life is love, love is really life as long as it's pure. I ain't speaking of genders, you could follow agendas. They ain't trying to be the guy that's gonna make you cry me a river like I'm Justin Timberlake or Timberland, I'm controlling my temper. Good, before I turn into a timber wolf in the woods, you my little Red Riding Hood. Thought you was hiding, how you feeling, it's kinda obvious. On a connecting flight to Atlanta, leaving LaGuardia. Arguing over anonymous women, now we got the audience.
Don't play with me. Where's the coin? Come pick up your kids and go home to your bitch.
JID is making another plea with this verse. There's a really funny outro, by the way, that I highly recommend you all listen to. There is some awesome wordplay in the last verse. We get it's hard to try to redesign the nature of man. D&D, she in my DM for my DNA strands. That is do not disturb. She's direct messaging me for my
Deoxyribonucleic acid.
DNA. JID wants to be a better man, but he keeps losing his pants in France. He says he wasn't even given a proper chance, and then he is berated through ad-libs that he's been given approximately 3 million fucking chances. This song is really funny, and I think that the ladies will love it in particular. It kind of reminds me of this song that my sister used to sing all the time, like You Can't Raise a Man. I forgot who it's by. But it kind of reminds me of this track, which is, Can't Make You Change. It kind of feels similar. JID is bad at love. He's a goon. And at least one woman in his life has confronted him with the concept of his inability to just quit being a dog. Woof. I like this song more than I thought I would upon hearing it the first time. This, along with many other tracks on this album, The Forever Story, has grown on me greatly. I'm honestly feeling a light to decent 9. It's a really enjoyable track.
9.
The next track is called Stars, featuring Yasin Bey.
Baby girl had faith in a nigga without a job and let a nigga stay at your place. Play it for your friends when I drop a mixtape.
Both of us will win if I get a big break.
Broke nigga dick, baby had a long day. Tryna get rich by your dose.
Ain't gonna bother, baby, to be honest. Don't be trying to play me, I'm an artist, baby, I'm an artist, baby, I'm an artist. I've been trying to make it in my grind, I'm taking what is mine, I'm racing with the time.
I've been trying
trying to make it, and my heart is making it a promise, chasing with my heart in it.
I just gotta make it to the stars, a spaceship or a rocket, painting I'm an artist.
I'm just trying to make it with artists.
I just gotta make it.
First few times I heard this verse, I was a little turned off by the vocals pitching up and down, but then I just simply decided to swallow my pride and just look at the lyrics. It's okay. I've been listening to rap for the better part of a decade and a half, and sometimes if it is pitched a certain way, if it's being run through a filter, then it might just be a little bit harder to understand, okay? It's not a matter of like not being familiar with rap music. Sometimes you just need to lock in and just look. I think that the commentary around being an artist and being sensitive about your work is very relatable. The rhyme scheme is really nice, and it leads us to a hook where JID is once again showing his vocal range.
Just alone and cold and scared, but I don't even feel a thing no more. I set my goals and will you be there? Everybody wanna come and hang with the stars. Pinky ring chain, bling bling in the cars. 100 miles an hour on the way to Liar. You don't even believe in Jesus, wearing Christian DR. You crazy on the Twitter, who we need for PR. You out of control, POWER. Went to the head and now you doing bodily harm. On the mess and nobody won't say it because they scared to lose a gig.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that this is some Yadolf shade here. I'm not gonna lie, because initially the way that he's delivering this rap, it kind of feels like a Kanye flow. The way that he's like holding on to the R's at the end of each verse, and then he spells out the word power, which is a popular Kanye West song. Then he says, "You crazy on Twitter? Who we need for PR?" That could be about Kanye. And then we're talking about meds. That could be about Kanye. People aren't saying anything because they're scared to lose a gig. That could be about Kanye. I feel like this is not much of a reach at all. I just wanted to point that out before I continued the verse.
And nobody won't say it because they scared to lose a gig. But yeah, you wanna be J, kid. I used to wanna be Jay. I used to wanna be Wayne. I used to wanna be Kanye and Andre 3K. And now my homegirls wanted to be Beyonce.
Can you pay my telephone?
Well, shit, I was just looking for a deal. Working so hard, had to sharpen my skills. Work with my dog, still sharpen my skills. Still in apartments, still in and starving. Fast forward, I'm in a building with stars. And I got a yachty car, you got stars in the ceiling. Pause for a minute. Gotta know the difference in the stars and the gimmicks. Are you really in it for the arts or the image? Do you really live it in your heart and spirit? Is part of all you are, and all you isn't.
JID is one of the best rappers in the game right now. This second verse is even better than the first. It starts with shade, but then him acknowledging that he wanted to be like Wayne and Kanye and Andre 3K, girls he knew wanted to be like Beyonce. You obviously look up to these people, but they're also just people. Then the rhyme schemes on the back half of this verse are just impeccable. Multiple internal rhymes, and the Yachty mention ties back into the title of the song, the theme of the song, because he's seeing stars in the ceiling and he's seeing the star in the car. He's meeting the stars himself. But you have to pause, wait a minute, know the difference between the stars and the gimmicks. Are you in it for the art or the image? Do you have it in your heart and your spirit? It's part of who you are and isn't. It's one of the best verses on the album, in my opinion. And I only know it because I actually decided to just sit down and read the lyrics. And the song actually ends with this verse from feature artist Yasin Bey.
Man, I like these new slaves.
The chain hanging, bling swinging, back breaking, but it's gleaming. Problem posture, double cup leaning, slide, slouching, tiger pimping, dragging on swagger. VVS is very vertebrae, snapping, lights flashing. A manicured appearance, concealing the shattered spirit. Jim sneering out the paradox prism. The palace as the prison. Retail religion, red carpet constriction. Freedom is the fiction. This nigga race specific. Is race really existing? Man, get the bag, you tripping. Go ahead, partner, hit this, sip this. Wish list, hit list, top 10 shit list, bitch list, trick list, playmate, playboy, flip side, same coin, big fun, but no joy. Yuck, oh boy, hot girls, cold hearts, tax man like the Taliban and ISIS. No relation to class of Osiris, kissing cousin to the climate, gas prices, killer climate. Yikes, sucker mean, mugging who the nicest. I promise death notice what they life is. Bay tap in, they tap out like a tabloid typist. They touch too tiny to the titan. Y'all S double lion, conquering lion, not the liar. Seek the garden, flee the fire.
1, 2
3, 4.
9.
This song is a solid 9. It used to kind of turn me off because I think of the long intro and the kind of switch towards the back end of the song where we get the feature verse. But like just sitting here, locking in to the feature verse and actually just reading the lyrics, it is thematically consistent with the song. And it also has some impressive rhyming to continue with the standard that JID already set earlier in the song. Really impressed with it. I'm feeling like a solid 9, like a 9.5ish. Definitely a song that I used to skip, but now one that I never would again. Now that I actually look into the song and read all the lyrics and actually got to see the full picture that was being painted. So the last track that we were taking a look at today, if you're listening to this and it's part 3, we are going to be listening to Just in Time with JID featuring Lil Wayne and Kenny Mason. Let's get it.
Woke up at 6, pray to a 9, 12, was already running from 12, a nigga was flying. Hey, I got the time today, bitch, I got the time. Hey, I got the time today, bitch, I got the time.
Time is of the essence, I'm progressively improving. Impressive and I'm pressing if you second guess my movements. First to the bullshit, who trying to hang with me? I brought the nooses, I draw the stainless like you draw conclusions. It's a ball of confusion, the writings on the wall was all illusion. You got the drip, but that shit all pollution. I shot the clip and had another for the audible. All the bullshit aside, boy, I got plenty time. I've been ready for whatever, anytime.
Guys, he's kind of snapping.
From a city where niggas on killing time. In your pocket for nickels or penny dimes. Nigga shot him, but shit, he got minimized. We was living by him, I would go inside behind the window, hide. Feet 5-4, nigga slide. Trying to dodge bullets from a dodge. God left when the winter came, then the summer died. Rain, rain, come another time. I be rapping till I'm mummified. Tell your favorite rapper it's pajama time. He a ugly bastard, but a son of mine. It's over for you, but it's underlined. I come before you with a humble mind and a stomach growl. Plus I smell foul, taking big shit from the humble pie.
So we got Kenny Mason on the hook, and I really appreciate songs like this where you can have two rappers, one being JID, the other being Lil Wayne, who we are about to hear shortly. They don't really have to worry so much about like being super thematically consistent on the song, even though the song is called Just in Time, and you're gonna get a lot of punny bars involving the title of the song. It's nice to just hear people put on a show and just spit. So let's hear Wheezy. My goat.
I got the time today, bitch. I got the time. I got the time today, bitch. Time is of the essence, I'm a blessing in Balenciaga. Diamonds are impressive, but their best friends are expensive. Drown my hours of affection, no protection. I'm within without it. Why am I so reckless? Is a question that don't get responses. Tie them down, inspect them, disconnect them if there's any power. Cowards talk excessive. Pistorine is what I rinse they mouth with.
Wait, that man said Pistorine is what I rinse they mouth with? What? Either the implication is that he's pissing in their mouth or that he's rinsing their mouth with a pistol. Either way, crazy bar. Sorry, I'm glazing. Never apologize for glazing greatness.
Tired of contestants, invest in the winners. Column, I'm so timeless, but I got plenty time. No silence, but I got plenty slimes. No kindness, then alone set the slime. No problem to kill them, that's killing time. I done did my time, but you know they still be trying to give me time. Till the end of time, since the beginning of time, I put in the time, and that's all the time. That's in the time. Put it on the line to the finish line. Never cross the line, stay within the lines. I don't marginalize, I don't sympathize. And if it's on his mind, I help him decide if that's your homicide, then defend his side. And we gon' storm inside, and then when she dry, that's homicide, that's genocide. I'm large in size, they minimized. I'm armed this time, can't miss this time. Got time today, and you just in time. Yeah.
I'm going to have to respectfully ask you all to stop playing with Lil Wayne. Please.
Like the video.
I'm at the line of scrimmage, no the scrimmage line with a large split is decriminalized. I got a pardon like the nigga I'm sent beside. He got a stick in the ride, he said getting a ride. There's no thinking about it to the finish line. We got plenty time, we got plenty rhyme. Tell Tim and Swiss to hit the Insta live. I put $1 million on us versus anybody. That's plenty dimes, niggas been advised. That's a warning sign. I just got into the game to gentrify. What's a modern rapper to a renaissance? Nigga, I be snapping to the end of time.
9.
To begin this album, going through Radar, Dance Now, Crack Sandwich, Can't Punk Me, we're talking about a slew of 10 out of 10 tracks. We have Surround Sound, which is fantastic, makes perfect sense as a lead single, and we have 21 Savage actually kind of snapping on the track. I'm feeling like that was a decent and strong 9 if I remember properly. Cody Blue 31 is one of the most special songs I've ever heard. The pair of tracks, Brudenim and Sistanem, are awesome, as well as Can't Make You Change. Then we have Stars and Just in Time. We don't have a single bad track yet. There isn't a single skip. All of the tracks are either like decent to strong 9s in my opinion, or perfect tracks that I would never skip and I'm always in the mood to listen to. This album's got me geeked, dog. It's very it's kind of unfortunate that it took me so long to get back to it, but we are going to be wrapping up with the very next episode, which should be coming out in the next few days. Please let me know what you thought about these collection of tracks. Which is your favorite? Which was your favorite verse? Was there a favorite bar? Are you ready to stop slandering Lil Wayne? Outside of that, I wanted to thank you all again for tapping in. Thank you so much to Johnny Car Wash and Just Hacking Training for sponsoring today's episode of Derapy. There will be a link in the description to the Just Hacking Training website where you can learn all about cybersecurity, how to hack if you're interested in that, or even more importantly, how not to be hacked. But yeah, you might be able to find some free courses there. Thank you so much to Lily Clark for continuing to sponsor Derapy. I very much appreciate you. Please, if you would like to support the show, check out that link in the description. It's totally safe. I promise. I've already been there. But that's all I got for you all today. Love you. Mean it. Spread the bread. Enjoy the outro.
I'm more normal than you. I'm more normal than you. You could stare inside my window and see nothing new. I'm so normal, it's true. Much more normal than you. You could stare inside my window and see nothing new. And in the morning I'm not horny, and nothing could abhor me. You'll never hear me yell.